So we were recently doing a job for Nerdvana, which is a video game themed restaurant up in Frisco, Texas, owned by Randy Pitchford, who is the founder, CEO, and I guess godfather of Gearbox Software of Borderlands fame.
Yes. In fact, we were at a party at his house recently named Drop, and we got to meet
Amazing Jonathan!
Brina Palencia.
Name drop! And her, yes.
And Brina Palencia, who's the voice of Mad Moxie. She actually sang for everybody. It was fantastic. Anyway.
And we are cool kids, and people invite us to things.
Yes.
The restraining orders haven't come through yet.
As a follow-up to the relief art installation piece that we did, they've asked us to do an exterior menu board that is somehow themed. So we went back and forth with what the theming would be, and we came up with Atomic Age. But then we decided to throw in a twist that we haven't talked to them about. This is sort of our Easter egg. We try and throw something else in. That's kind of where the whole name Gratuitous Sets came from, was that we try and throw something in extra that
Oh, I get it now.
yeah, yeah.
I
Also
just
the
been 8
pun.
years, just
But
got it.
what we're going to do, and this is an attempt. We haven't started yet, but we're going to try to build a bite, a vacuum bite, like an old Univac bite, into the decor of this piece.
On a practical level, as this is a menu board, it has to be lit up so that people can actually read the menu. And as there's no power supply where we're going to be putting this on their wall, it has to be battery powered.
Batteries.
Again. These are not batteries. These are where batteries might go. 8 AA batteries is 12 volts, which is enough for our LED strips. Unfortunately, in this nice, handy, compact configuration, it's too big. So
they're visible, so we have to do something else.
once we finish shooting this little intro, I'm going to run over to our local We Have Weird Electronics because Radio Shack is dead store and try to find something that's going to work.
So we've got a friend working with us on this one. This is Preston. Preston works with us quite a bit. He is our minion, and he's sort of our electrical engineer and genius in some very few limited ways. He's a genius.
Ways.
Limited,
Very few.
very limited ways.
Count them on one hand.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So here we are. I am testing a new LED controller that we have. We're going to have LED strips inside of our box to light everything. And this LED controller has a couple buttons on it. One controls the blinking and the strobe nature of it, and the other one looks like it controls the dimness and how bright you want it. We won't be working with the strobe because this is just going to be a static display, so we're just going to want it to be fully bright, and that's going to be pretty useful for us. The good thing about this thin, small LED controller is that it's much, much more convenient than the boxy, huge one that we've used previously.
So I'm thinking what we might do is counterbend this way, so that when we pop rivet this down, that we have a strong seat in the middle. That way the whole thing stays tight. If we just pop rivet on the ends, because with all these guys in place, we're not going to be able to put a rivet in the middle. So I'm thinking if we just pop rivet on the ends, we have a chance that we end up having this be a little bit loose in the center.
I mean, the best way to go about this is really just, if we're going to use pop rivets, you might as well just pop rivet this on, just take 1 or 2 of these off, plant it, and then pop rivet in the middle, or just one in the middle. But that.
Oh, so you're saying we leave one of these guys out, and we pop rivet in 3 places, and then install this guy as a cover.
Well, if you tried to bend it, do a counter bend, there's a chance that it's going to backfire on you and just make a problem worse. So yeah, I think putting a rivet either in the middle or 2 is going to be the best way to go about this.
Well, let's do that.
Fine.
Fine then.
be a good one. That'll be a good one. That is when you're like, I'm gonna look at the camera while hitting my thumb.
Did you really just hit your thumb?
So we're back here in the chairs of dustitude.
Because we've been working, haven't been back here in a while, and it got dusty.
We make a lot of dust. Matt and I spoke about this, and the Pitchfords have done a lot. They're very active in promoting live performance. They're incredibly generous with their time, their money. We have a lot of respect for what they're doing with the restaurant. Matt and I decided, before we actually started building this thing, that we would make this a donation, a thank you gift to the Pitchfords for everything they've done for us and everyone else.
If you are in Dallas and you'd like to see the real thing, please visit the restaurant. It is, again, it's Nerdvana. It's actually in Frisco, which is north of Dallas proper, the DFW Metroplex. If you're anywhere near here, you should go see it, because the restaurant's awesome. It's really good food. We've been there. We got like a sneak VIP peek, because we are V. I don't know what that means.
We're peas, I think.
Oh. We're on
How
that
does this
list?
work? Go visit Nerdvana and Pitchfords, thank you.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe and do things. We're on Facebook. It's called Gratuitous Sets, and there's buttons, and we like buttons. Look, buttons.